Hey there, welcome back to Assetto Corsa, where we are driving the Autodroma de Pucarani in Bolivia, and Pucarani 1.0 from all around the racetrack. He's got a Patreon site, I'll put a link in the description, but he posted this to overtake, and this is kind of a crazy track. It's the highest permanent circuit in the world, highest elevation. So I'm in the Dallara F312, F3 car, sporting a Red Bull livery. Or Toro Rosso, I guess, technically. This track mod has 6 different configurations. 4 are actual configurations: a classic, the current track, an F1 track version, and I guess a reverse course. This did host an F1 race at one point. And then there are 2 fictional, or fictional, depending upon how you want to say that. I think fictional has a negative connotation to it, so I typically say fictional. But fun little track, although I will say that the scenery is a bit stark. Track's got good feels, good lines. And based on research I did looking at the track just to sort of understand where the track is and what types of races it hosts these days. The accurate representation of the track. So it does have F3, F4 races on a regular basis. So this is a fitting car to drive here. Of course, I've got to stay off the gravel on the side there. Pretty amazed that didn't invalidate the lap, but it did not. Certainly slowed me down, though. This car likes to jerk quite violently to one side when you shift up, especially mid-corner. The F3 cars have a great aero package on them, allowing you to do some pretty stupid things. Right there, when I'm shifting up, it likes to jerk to the side a little bit. I like the track. The scenery definitely needs a little bit of work. But I certainly like the road texture, and the track itself is quite nice. That'll work. Decent sized track. I think it's 3.2 kilometers. That wall there looks like it could just cut a car in half right down the middle if you hit it wrong. Don't think I want to try that. Yeah, some of two minds. When you get into Assetto Corsa, right, you get in for the ability to do some pretty cool things with tracks that you might not otherwise get experience to drive in cars that you might never get to experience to drive otherwise in Sim. So you're wanting to drive this track. This is a great mod because it's allowing you to drive the track. But the other side is, from the aesthetic standpoint, is the track is great, and so if all you're needing is to drive the track, this serves quite well. if you're wanting immersion, I mean, look at the two-dimensional people on the side of the road course. Look at the buildings. Even look at the mountain scenery. Not very immersive. Now, some would say, well, if you're focusing on your driving, that stuff's in the periphery anyway, so you're not focused on it. So why does it matter? Interesting argument. And years ago, I probably would have agreed with you. Nowadays, it's just visually people want more, especially when there are so many examples of just amazing tracks that give you more. And I don't know. I applaud the effort. I applaud the accuracy of the track, and the fact that this track even exists is actually quite impressive. I like it. I think it needs some work from the aesthetic standpoint, and it's not a knock on the mod author. I mean, you have limited time, maybe limited experience or capabilities. Maybe it's a one guy that's got a full-time job, or maybe 3 full-time jobs, and he's doing this just as passion work. From that perspective, it's great. So I don't want to knock on the guy, but I'd like to see more. I'd like to see it fill in a little bit in the ambiance and add a little bit more of "you are here" sort of to the track. For better or worse, this was a kind of drive. I'm glad I shared it with you. Glad I could experience it, and I enjoyed the track immensely. I think it's a fun track. I think there's a lot more speed on the track to get out of this car or other cars. I think other types of cars would be fun to drive here as well, but not a track that I'd be inclined to share with my friends or drive in a special event, because it's just a track that you can drive. It's not a experience. I think that's well put. Yeah. Let me know what you think, and thank you for joining me. I hope you had as much fun as I did, kind of touring the track, getting a sense of what it is all about, and maybe you'll download it and try it for yourself. The description will contain the links. But thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.
Spaß macht Rennsport.